Hello everyone, my name is Max and today I'm going to be doing the Netflix book tag. So this is a combination of 10 questions that relate to the website Netflix, and each prompt you answer a question. Let's just get into it. The first question is recently watched, the last book you read and finished. Now, I am pre-filming this, so by the time this goes up, it might be a different book. So if it is a different book, I will just leave a caption right here, okay? But as of right now, it is The Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. This is about a girl named Mariko who, on her way to her wedding, her carriage is sabotaged, and she learns that they were trying to kill her, but she survived. She believes it's the Black Clan, so she dresses as a boy and infiltrates their ranks. It was okay, it wasn't the best. My Friday video, I did have a bit of a discussion about this book. I'll link it down below. It wasn't my favorite. I gave it about 3.75 out of 5 stars. The next one is top picks. Talk about a book that was recommended to you based on another book that you like. I'm gonna go with The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. This I heard was similar to The Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, so I picked it up. Disclaimer, did not like it whatsoever. If you've been with me on my channel since April, you will know that I gave this like 2.5 stars. I hated the writing. The writing was just awful. It had such potential, being such a great plot. It is about a girl named Helen who learns that she is a demon hunter and she is being trained by this not really older guy, but kind of an older guy who's considered kind of an enemy of her family. And it just sounded so good and it just sucked. The next question is recently added, the last book you bought. Now, I bought 3 books at the same time, so I'm going to be talking about all of them. The first one is The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This is the first book of the Wheel of Time series about a world where this dragon person is supposed to be reborn into a human and they're supposed to save the world, I believe. Cannot wait to read this. Cannot wait. Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. This is the 3rd book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. I'm not going to go into what it's about because everyone knows what it's about. And the last book I bought was The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. This is a middle grade novel about a witch that saves all these children who are supposed to be sacrificed. And I don't know if she gives them to different homes, I don't know what she does with them. But one girl she accidentally feeds moonlight to, so she ends up raising herself. This question is drama. Name a character who is a complete drama queen. And for this, I'm gonna have to go with Celaena Sardothien in The Assassin's Blade. Now, the rest of the series, in Throne of Glass, she is. In Crown of Midnight, she's getting better. And the rest, I wouldn't really call her a drama queen. But in this one, which is the prequel novellas, I would definitely say she's a drama queen because this is like in the middle of her being Arobyn's assassin. And I just think that she sometimes really shows that she only cares about herself and she blows everything out of proportion, I feel like. And the next one is best animation, and I believe this is best cover. It might be best book you could see being an animated movie, but I think it's cover. And so for this, I went with Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I just love this cover, and I feel like with the bright yellow and this dark blue and the moths, something about it just feels kind of animated to me. Like if this was made into a movie, it could be animated. I think it would be better being in real life, but I could definitely see it being a pretty good animated movie as well because there are blue people, so it could be easier just go with animation to make sense and not CGI or whatever. But this was so fantastic. If you don't know what this is about a boy named Laszlo Strange who is obsessed with the lost city called Weep. And when a convoy from Weep comes to ask for help to defeat this greater evil, Laszlo goes with them. It's fantastic. The next one is Watch Again, a series you want to reread. And for this, I'm going to go with The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. The first one being The Raven Boys, then The Dream Thieves, then Blue Lily, Lily Blue, and then The Raven King. I read all of these so spread out that I can't quite remember everything that happens. I really just want to reread them all like back to back to back to get a better sense, to fall more in love with this series because I did read them so far apart from each other. Like The Raven Boys and The Dream Thieves I read pretty close together, but then I had to wait for Blue Lily, Lily Blue to come out, and then I had to wait for The Raven King to come out, so they were all pretty spaced out and I would just like to read them again. I skipped over a question, but one is popular on Netflix. One book that you have not read but everyone else has. I'm gonna go with Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I do own this. It is at my mother's house, and I do plan on reading it in August, but I just cannot wait to read it. What I know, it's about this girl named Mia, who I believe her family is killed, as she goes to live with these assassins to learn how to be an assassin to take her revenge. I cannot wait to read it. I've heard just such fantastic things, and the sequel God's Grave is coming out in September. So I hope to read Nevernight, love it, and be able to read God's Grave right away. Question 8 is documentary. Name a great nonfiction novel. Now, I don't really read nonfiction, but I'm going to kind of bend the rules and call this nonfiction because it's based on a true event with true characters, and that is The Crucible by Arthur Miller. All of the characters mentioned in this were real people. So he just probably just tweaked the truth a little bit, but for the most part, this is pretty historically accurate, so I'm gonna have to go with this one. This is about the Salem witch trials. It's a play. It is super short. I definitely recommend it. I love it. Action adventure. Name an action-packed novel. And for this, I'm going to have to go with City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, or really The Mortal Instruments in general. This is about a girl named Clary who learns there are things called shadow hunters, which are demon hunting people, and she learns that she is one too when she is attacked by a demon and her mother goes missing. This just, I mean, there are some downtime moments, but for the most part, this is so action-packed. Clary is discovering a lot about herself. She's discovering a lot about this world. She's fighting demons. She's trying to find her mom. It's just such a fantastic series. I just highly, highly recommend it. And the last question, question number 10, is new releases. A newly released novel you cannot wait to read. And for this, I'm gonna go with The Sandcastle Empire by Kayla Olson. This was in the June Owl Crate box, and I'm actually really excited to read this. This is about a world that is after the apocalypse happens, and it is ruled by something called the Wolf Pack. But our main character, Eden, has the coordinates to a faraway island that is neutral territory that the Wolf Pack doesn't run, and she wants to get there. I don't usually like dystopian, but this just sounds really, really good. I don't know why, but it's really piquing my interest. It's also already been optioned for a film by Leonardo DiCaprio, so you know it's gotta be good because it's Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I will see you on Wednesday with the Top 5 Wednesday. Bye!